The royal wedding in the works this morning. Have you heard about it? Have you?
No.
Prince William and Kate Middleton plan on getting married on April 29th at Westminster Abbey in London.
And the run-up to the royal event gives Kate just 5 months to prepare for both a wedding and her new role. Yeah. So joining us now from London is royal biographer Mark Saunders. He's covered the royal family for years. I guess we should start out with just how intense this process is that Kate's going through right now to prepare to be a princess, and what kind of support would she be getting from the palace? We're hearing media reports. She's getting counseling to try to help prevent depression and isolation of the type that Princess Diana felt.
Well, with the counselling, and I think what you've got to remember is that the counselling has got nothing to do with depression. In order to be counselled for depression, you would need to have depression in the first place. Kate certainly isn't depressed. She's about to marry the man she loves. She's going to be the Queen of England. She's going to lead a life of wealth and privilege, the like of which we can only dream of. So there is very little for her to be depressed about. What they're trying to do is make sure that she knows all the rules and regulations, all the etiquette and all the protocol, because there is a great deal of that when you are going to be the Queen of England. You've got to remember, I know that we shouldn't really be comparing Kate with Diana, but Diana was the worst prepared queen to be in history. When Diana and Charles began formally dating to the time of their engagement was roughly 28 days. And when Princess Diana woke up on the first morning of her marriage, there were two things that she had absolutely no idea what to do about. One was her husband snoring, and the other was everything else. So they're going to make Kate, on the other hand, is the most prepared queen to be in history. She's been dating William formally now for about 6 years. And there is very little about him that she doesn't know. When she wakes up on her first day of her marriage, the only thing worrying her will be who's going to cook breakfast today.
She probably has already figured out if he snores or not.
Yeah, you would think that because they've been living together.
Strips to get him. I'm just kidding. I just wondered, are people as frenzied over this marriage as they were about Charles and Diana, or is it just kind of we're really happy for them and happy to see these two wonderful young people getting together, and is it more than that, a lot more than that?
Well, when just after Princess Diana died, I remember saying the circus has left town, but I think they do still own the site. And basically, the circus is back in town. It's an absolute frenzy. There is so much news, there is so much reporting going on about Kate and William. Everything you would need to know, we're being told, and a lot that we don't need to know. The problem we're facing now is the Queen is worried about the paparazzi. She doesn't want Kate to suffer the way Diana did to some extent. And of course, it's a very different world today. The media, the technology, it's so much easier for photos to be sent around the world very quickly. That's the only concern. Apart from that, it's just a tremendous joy here in London at the moment. Everybody's really looking forward to it.
Realistically, though, number one, how could they keep the paparazzi away if somebody's really determined to take a picture? And number two, tell us a little bit about this golden lottery where they're going to actually figure out a way to make sure that some of the regular people in Britain can come to the proceeding.
In terms of the Golden Lottery, I don't think they have actually figured it out yet. They're going to try and emulate what happened at Princess Diana's funeral, where many of the people from her charities and people close to her were invited. Rather than having such a large military aspect, I think they're going to have more of a kind of civilian aspect at William and Kate's wedding. But that's yet to be decided how they're going to do it. In order, concerning the first question, I don't know how they're going to stop the paparazzi from pursuing these William and Kate. As you know, the newspaper industry at the moment is fragile, circulation is low. A very good set of pictures on William and Kate would certainly increase circulation in whichever paper published it. But I think the test will be when the first pictures come in, who will publish them. The paparazzi, the Pentax paparazzi that photograph the Z-listers outside the nightclubs, forget about them. They wouldn't have the resources, the finances, or the contacts to cover the royal family, because the royal estates, Balmoral, Sandringham, Windsor Castle, they are vast. and you really do need to know what you're doing, and you need to have some muscle behind you as well. But there are a lot of lenses being taken out of basements at the moment and cleaned off in preparation for what will probably be a bonanza for someone.
Yeah, a big money maker too, because even here in the United States, you know, Kate Middleton's pictures on a lot of tabloids.
That's for sure. Just about everywhere. So who's on the guest list?
The usual suspects, the heads of states of every country in the world. Particularly looking forward to seeing Barack Obama and his wife Michelle, and obviously Nicolas Sarkozy and his wife Carla Bruni. I think the sideshow is going to be which one of those two ladies dresses most elegantly and stylishly. We also have a number of celebrities. I believe they're in discussion with Elton John to get him to play. Elton always felt the candle in the wind at Princess Diana's funeral was possibly a mistake in retrospect. He would like to perform at a joyous occasion rather than such a sad occasion. And I'll give you an exclusive for CNN. David Beckham is going to Zurich next week with Prince William as part of the World Cup campaign for this country. And Victoria Beckham has told him, don't come home unless you've got a ticket for that wedding.
Well, there you go. That is quite a tip.
And wouldn't it be nice if Victoria could design the princess's dress?
Just work. That's
Maybe.
perfect.
No.
Oh, come on, Mark. Mark Saunders, thank you so much for all those details.